Darwina carried out an experiment with a friend to study the reaction between metals and gas X by using the apparatus set up as shown in diagram 10. All right, so you will have this boiling tube. Inside there, you will put potassium manganate 7 separated by a glass wool, and then you will have heat on the metal powder. So you will have observation on 4 different types of metal. Now, let's answer. Question A. Name the gas X. What is gas X? The reaction between metals and gas X. What is the gas they are trying to react with? What is the X they are trying to react with? X, huh? Alphabet X, huh? Not your X, huh? Understand? Okay. Oxygen, oxygen, correct. Okay. You are now trying to react the metals with oxygen. Okay, that's correct. So your answer here, oxygen. Okay, now tell me, question B. What is the function of putting the potassium manganate 7 crystals there? Why do you need those crystals? Now, for your information, potassium manganate 7 is a purple color crystal. Very beautiful, all right? Very beautiful. When you heat it up, what will it produce? Yes, it is to produce oxygen. Okay, what is the function? To provide oxygen. You can write to provide. Okay, to provide oxygen gas for the experiment. Okay, don't use produce lah, use provide better. Provide, we are providing for the experiment. Okay, like Andy says, membekalkan. That's correct. Okay, membekalkan, to provide. All right, now apart from this, I want to ask you an additional question. Everyone, what is the glass wool for? Everyone, what is the glass wool for in this experiment? What is this glass wool for? Hey, if you ever get to do this experiment in school, please be careful of this glass wool. It's very dangerous. I have had friends, classmates, they cut their fingers because of this glass wool. And when you cut it, it's very hard to take out, you know, because it's very thin, the glass. Okay. To prevent the potassium manganate from mixing with metal, to prevent metal from mixing with potassium manganate. Yes, that's correct. Okay, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, so you can just write there now, to prevent mixing between what? Mixing between this and this. Okay, mixing between potassium manganate and metal powder. Good. Among the 4 metals tested, magnesium is the most reactive. Predict the observation for magnesium. Write your answer in table 10. Okay. Okay, here it's empty. Fill in. It's empty. Hey, observation, people. Isaac, Isha. Observation. Not the equation, observation. Nyala dengan terang. Okay, you are saying very bright, burn with very bright flame. Isaac, okay. Good. Burns. Okay, so we use the word burns. Okay, you want to use the word burns, we use the word burns. Burns brightly. Okay. So please, don't be confused by the arrangement. These are one of the little tricks that the teacher will use in an exam question. They know that students don't bother to memorize the, what's the name? Reactivity series. Okay, kereaktifan. They don't want to memorize. So they just look at the arrangement of the table. Oh, they think, oh, magnesium. They put on top. Okay, glows bright, burns with bright flame, glows brightly, glows dimly, or should be glows even more dimly, right? Right. Then you get wrong. Okay. Please don't depend on the sequence. What you depend on? Reactivity series. Okay. I am not going to teach you how to memorize this because I know that all of you have followed your school teacher or your tuition teacher how to remember. So I don't want to kacau you. Okay. I don't want to give you new way to memorize. You just follow how your teacher teach you. Okay. You just follow how your teacher teach you. I know that your teacher has their own creative method. Follow because you have been using that for the whole year. Okay. But one thing for sure is the reactivity series, we are all going to have the same one, which is this one. Okay. Okay. So this is the reactivity series which you will be memorizing, but of course your own method lah. Okay, so let's analyze first what is going on here. You should know that the higher we are in a reactivity series, it should have bigger reaction. The lower we are in a reactivity series, the smaller the reaction. So since magnesium is number 4 on the reactivity series, that means it should have a very high reaction. That's why it burns brightly. Why? Because magnesium is above zinc. Zinc is over here. Zinc, it already says, burns with a bright flame. So for magnesium, it burns with an even brighter flame. So you can say burns brightly. Okay, burns very brightly. In fact, if you add the word very, okay, burns very brightly. Okay, and then followed by, of course, iron. Okay, it glows brightly. Where is iron? Fe here. And then followed by copper, which glows dimly. Okay, the higher, the bigger reaction. The lower, smaller reaction. Okay. Now, answer for D. Write the word equation. Okay, give me the word equation. Y'all are prepared. Y'all already type in there and then you click enter. Very prepared now. I like this class. Semangat. Just now when I teach the Form 2 class, no, sleeping all. After lunch, all sleeping only. Sleeping, everyone. Now this one, awake. This is what I want. Semangat now. Semangat. Semangat berkobar-kobar. This one I like. Magnesium plus oxygen equals magnesium oxide lah. Nothing to argue. Hey, you see that triangle there? What does this triangle mean, boys and girls? What the triangle means? Semangat membara. Good, oh. Hey, I think you write essay should be getting A+ one, Hey. Heat, that's correct. Okay, this one, the triangle means heat. Okay, the triangle means heat. It means you heat up the object, which you can see. The heat is talking about this one. Okay, all right. Next one, no issue.